Stalking.
Wow, wow, wow.
I see you in the chat already with the peni. I see it. Oops, gotta turn that on because I forgot to turn it off last night when I was recording. Alright, it should be back on. Okay, there we go. Hello and welcome to the stream. I see already somebody's already in the chat already. Stalking. How are you, sir? Waiting for everybody else to pop in there. I am tired for no reason, but it just hit me all of a sudden, so I'm gonna power through as long as I can tonight. So yeah, tonight we're gonna be playing X-Men Origins Wolverine because I just felt I felt there was a need for it. And the need was, well, the Insomniac Wolverine got leaked, and you know, as I didn't go against my better judgment. I did think about getting that code and playing it and getting it on here and streaming it, but then something told me like, yeah, that's not going to be a good idea. So why not? And it doesn't look like a good game anyway. It looks like it's Spider-Man, Wolverine, whatever. Oh, and stalking, I do have some caffeine. I will be getting more as needed. That's all I've been drinking today is caffeine. I think it's when I ate dinner. Dinner gave me the bit of the itis. So I figured, hey, let's play a good Wolverine game. X-Men Origins Wolverine. The game, which is way better than the movie. And I think the movie's okay, but the movie is 10 times better because it did what the movie didn't do. It got ultraviolet and gory. And the way that the healing factor works in the game is awesome. And it's cool to look at, too. And they got Hugh Jackman to be in the game. So, you know, there's that. They didn't get a Hugh Jackman sound alike. I need something real quick. Give me a second. I got to step away. Just for a second. I forgot something. Just to kind of give a little bit of a update about last night's stream, I left kind of abruptly last night, and the reason is because I had gotten an emergency call that I had to go to work because we got robbed again. Boy, oh boy. And I'm supposed to be on vacation, but I knew it was going to happen, but they've gotten to where they don't typically come in at night, but I think the issue is, since I'm not there, they're looking at the days when I'm there. And, yep, it happened. And they just did not care. They got caught, and then they just started just grabbing stuff and leaving. We got the cops involved. I had to go down there to kind of do some, kind of help out and do some research, which, if I didn't, and if I waited until I got back, it would have been a bigger mess to try to clean up. So luckily, while I was still around, I went down and took care of it. I didn't stay there for very long, but it did kind of cut into the stream. But when I got back, I was able to cobble together another YouTube video, which man, the views have been climbing on it. These videos where I just do some talking, and they're both Star Wars related videos where I just talk, give my opinion. They've been getting steady views, more than my Twitch streams that I repost on there. And this last one, ooh boy, oh boy, and the dislikes. I got some dislikes, and I didn't really say anything overly bad. Other than, you know, if you're going to make a Star Wars movie, how about make a Star Wars movie that has a good script, you know, actors that care about trying to put together a really good movie, and don't hire people just to fill check boxes, because the director they've gotten for the Raid movie has clearly been hired just to check some boxes. And as I've been hearing now, there's a possibility that they may push that movie back and shift things around in favor of a Mandalorian movie instead, because they've gotten so much backlash. But hey, Disney doesn't learn, do they? They don't ever learn. And that's why they're going broke. Alrighty. But, and I was kind of working on something in today, and I had to go to work again today. I was working on a, and I'm putting myself through the rigor on this because I've already kind of gone through it. I'm working on a Echo review, Marvel's Echo review, and I've only been able to get through one episode so far, and it is not good. I will say this: if you're looking forward for Daredevil in it a lot, you're going to be sorely disappointed. And so far, it is boring. But I will have more of a detail, because it's kind of going to be like a, I watched it so you didn't have to, and I'm just going to just hit up on just some points on each of the episodes. So hopefully it'll turn out very well, because the way I talk is not necessarily one that is good for listening to. And I don't know how to talk anyway. I don't use my words very well. Like if I was looking right at you face to face, hey, I speak fine, but whenever that damn camera's on, I can't not talk correctly. Well, before we get started, let's go ahead and knock this out of the way. Don't forget to follow me on Kick, subscribe to me on Twitch, subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, and the Twitter. That's when you'll know I will be on live. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with this, because I want to go ahead and put as big a dent in this as possible in a probably short amount of time. I don't know how much I'm going to feel like being on with this. I don't know. I don't want to go any crazy 3-hour route like I did with one of these games recently, but we'll see. So let's hit the main. Oh, there he is. He's in the pool. He's in the pool and he's shaking. He's shaking. All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Continue game. This is probably going off an old save file I had. What bonuses do I have here? Oh, I may have the costumes. Will I have the costumes if I play the new game? Review. Let's do the new game. Well, hold on. Let me see what the continue game is. Wolverine was born. James Hallett. This is almost like a time capsule, you know? You get to see where you were last, and then you have to try and struggle and remember what you were doing. Okay, so this is, I guess, towards the beginning of the game. So let's start over. Stalking, you're in there already taking care of the bots already, aren't you? Good man, good on you. Yes, we're gonna override everything because we're doing this from the beginning. Oh, that's right, I did that on hard. We'll come back and we'll do one of these other costumes. Well, let's just do straight Wolverine. From Activision, from when they just made everything, you know, because Activision used to put out different games. They would put out stuff other than Call of Duty. In the not too distant future, Next Sunday, Eddie.
I'm the best there is at what I do. At least the people still living after I'm done doing it say that.
Yep, turn it up now. Yes, Stalking, I already knew. I already knew about it. I was turning it up right now. I mean, it's on 360. I mean, sounds never great on 360. Oh, you're welcome, baby. Yeah, he is a bullet sponge. And those amazing rendered videos from the 360.
Everyone
they
calls
just look
me Wolverine.
awful.
I don't remember other names.
Roar!
In fact, I don't remember much of anything.
Hey, many years earlier. Many. Non-specific.
Nervous, meat? You smell nervous.
Better than how you smell, that's for sure.
Drop zone coming up.
Hey, it's Liv Shriver and Hugh Jackman and Will.I.am and already flying to my death. The odds of that happening are just incredible.
Get out of my way.
Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Sucker says, why are his claws making a metal noise at this time they're voting? That's a good point. Oh, here's... And that's where the healing starts. Yeah, they're making that noise too. I've never even noticed that. Stalking, I would have to say, because they were cheap and they were on a budget, so why go through and spend the time to Foley in something that would sound like bone coming out of flesh, and they would just keep it the metal sound. Hey, King's in the chat. Nash the Basher playing X-Men. Yes. I mean, because Wolverine is kind of topical. I mean, at least for about a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that frame rate is not great. Lunge. I want a lunge.
That must be my chopper. I better see how Victor and the others are doing. Time to get to work.
Wewe ni kama umekufa. Nini hao na kikosi yako? Nitakushinda katika vita hivi. Ungekuja na bunduki hapa. Kubali, umeshindwa. Now you got big trouble. Kucha zako hazitakusaidia. Kikundi chako kiko wapi? Bunduka na watu wengi. Kwa nini uko hapa? Utasita kuja hapa.
Oh, in the air.
Ni vibaya sana, hungeweza kupigana vizuri.
And Stalker says, yeah, I was scratching my head at that noise. I mean, this wasn't a budget game when it came out. I mean, it was to go along with the movie. And I was really excited about the game and the movie at the time, but the game was clearly better than the movie. Now that's a thumbnail shot right there. Oh yeah, throw him over the bridge. Oh, I was going to want to throw him at the bridge. That man had purple blood. And how does that make any sense that he would have the ability to like stab metal with bone claws? Oh, look, his healing ability gave him a new shirt. It's the Machete Champion.
Kikundi chako kiko wapi? Ni nani aliyekutuma? Utajuta kuja hapa.
I forget, do I get to unlock Berserker Barrage?
Makucha yako.
Yeah, stalking. It doesn't. It makes no sense for. But it should snap as soon as he puts it in there. But I'm sure their excuse is going to be, well, it's a higher bone density than it is typical bone, and that they're going to say it's not as strong as animanium, but it's thick enough to be unbreakable, or it takes a lot to break it. Oh, they better Indiana Jones me. Yeah, I ain't doing that. Yoink! Grab that leg. I want to get one of those. I want to. God, I love doing that lunge.
What the hell was that all about?
Yeah, what the hell, bub? So I guess the objective. Oh, look, the down button pops them out, puts them in. Pops them out, puts them in. How? How is that not burning his hands? Oh, you didn't stay down. You're staying down this time. Yeah, look at that damage. I mean, you know, they could have done a better job on the skin, though, right? I mean, I don't think he's just going to have like just a flap. But look at that regeneration. Oh, it was ahead of his time. So, could he not push that with his hands? I mean, does it just make it go down extra easy with the claws? Oh, wasp bit. Oh, and I leveled up just in time before I got killed. Before I died, that is. He's going for all those arms. I think he says the strongest healing factor out of the two. Hadouken! I'm sure you can. More of these guys? Yeah, I'm sure that is way, that just pops in way bright. Gotta climb the vines now. God, I love getting them in the air.
Leave while you're still breathing. Kikundi chako kikuanguka na watu zaidi.
I activated the floor light. Yes, tiki wiki wiki. Oh, I had to put a little jumping onto that. Stocking says, black screen. Well, let's see what's going on. Huh, that is hear and kick. That is weird. But you can still hear me though, right?
Time to get to work.
That is strange. Hold on. Yeah, why is it every time I go onto the getting some internet issues, of course. Says it's getting yeah, it says
Let's do this.
says let's see, it says I have an unstable connection. But I'm still recording. But you know what? We're gonna end the stream. But hey, the recording's still gonna go. So let's end that on
Time to
Twitch.
get to work.
All right. So that stream will be 2 parts. So let's see what we got going on here. Of course, it's going to have time for my abs. YouTube, this is why you're watching me on YouTube. Because you get it uninterrupted without an issue. There we are. Hello, Twitch. I'm back. I'm back, baby. I have no idea what is going on. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe the game was getting a little too violent for Twitch to handle. I mean, I threw all the tags up for it. I mean, I can make no explanations on why that was. It says I have an unstable connection, but everything was out fine. I mean, I didn't even notice that the screen had went black. I did notice that it said to reload the player. King says, is there a storm there? No, we had all of our bad weather the last 2 days. But today was okay, other than it was a little chilly. But I mean, it was fine. The sun was out. You know, it was okay. But I don't know. I mean, I've looked at every. Yeah, I've looked at every possible way to keep that from happening, and it just nothing does any use. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, according to everything that I've got, that I could tell, I'm running fine. Stalking says, "Oh, welcome back. It was awkward seeing your porn files flash before us." Well, you know what? You're gonna see it, because you're gonna see it and you're gonna like it, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. Are you using Wi-Fi? No, everything's hard linked. I hardwire everything in this room is hardwired. The only thing that is not hardwired, like for example the 360 that I'm playing on right now, is it would have Wi-Fi to it, but you know, who the hell's playing on the Xbox besides me? Everything's hardwired. Stalker says, I never knew you liked Sesame Street like that. Hey man. Don't judge me by my fetishes. I don't judge you by yours. Anderson Silva.
Kituo, chukua.
Yes, I got a hit with the big B. Da 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 da.
I bet you thought you were lucky. This is Logan, checking in.
Logan, still alive after a helicopter crash. Why am I not surprised?
I'm at the site now, sir. The pilot's here, but he's dead. There's no sign of the rest of the team.
They parachuted out but got scattered.
How's Victor, sir?
Your brother's fine. Rendezvous with him at a temple north of your position. You two will rig that area with the C4 he's carrying.
Roger. Goes for a 1 out.
Cool. Can you bring me another shirt? I had hit both triggers to do the action roll. That's weird.
School's in, Bob.
Kind of tough when you can't lock on to them. Oh, shit. I got firebombed. I don't know how I did that. King says, we know you like his nude body, Nash. Are you talking about the mini-me? Hey, man. How dare you say that? That mini-me's like a son to me. He's running around like he's got his claws popped out. He could at least run like a normal person. Oh, King says no, the Wolverine. I mean... Hugh Jackman is dreamy. And Stark says no comment. Yeah, no comments. That's hey, that's the best way to get yourself out of any situation. No comment. You know, one thing that I miss from the old 360 days with the actual system itself is the you can go into the system and actually you could actually change it to where it's automatically set. You have your you can have your control set inverted automatically, so every time you put a game in, it was already set. Yeah, break that shit. I figured out how to do that. You have to hit both triggers at the same time. And you know, it would behoove Microsoft, and I mean very much behoove Microsoft, if they want to add stuff to Game Pass. This and some of those old Activision Spider-Man games would definitely be worth it. I mean, I'm sure Disney would have absolutely no problem doing letting them use the license for that. Press B as lunge connects. Oh, okay. All right, I wasn't paying attention because I was just amazed at the slow-mo and like, oh, there's words. Grab him by his leg and says, screw that. King says, remember, Sony owns all the rights to the X-Men and Avenger characters, I think. No. Disney has everything except the Spider-Man characters. Sony has Spider-Man. And to a degree, Universal had Hulk, but that expired. Because if you ever noticed, once the MCU started off, there wasn't really a Hulk solo movie again, because part of the deal was they could use Hulk, but Hulk can only be in team-up movies. So really, Hulk could be in his own movie now, but I mean, there's been plenty of proof over the last 2 Hulk movies that a Hulk movie is not viable, and especially now with Mark Ruffalo, because Mark Ruffalo he's terrible. He's a goofball. I mean, if you want to give the definition of soy boy, that's Mark Ruffalo, in my opinion. Law finishers. Come on. Okay. Goody. Oh, that boy ain't right. Oh, go on, Pooh Monster.
Are you the best they got?
How's this bones making sparks? Oh, you got the magic rocks. Yeah, get him in that stab wound. Stockton says Disney has a monopoly on all the good shit and we get regurgitated garbage. Well, we're in the garbage phase right now for sure because, I mean, perfect example, Echo. Who asked for that? Oh! Crush me. And then, of course, we got Agatha Harkness next. I believe that's the next Disney thing. And then the actual movie is going to be Deadpool. And that's the only Deadpool. That's the only Disney movie we're getting. And that movie is going to be an anomaly because it's not going to be. It's going to center more around the Fox Marvel stuff than it is the Disney stuff. I mean, it'll do well. I don't think it'll do $1 billion well. Man, why does that say it takes so few chunks off? And then already from what I could tell, the Fantastic Four movie sounds like it's going to be more of the same crap. And X-Men is going to be more focused on the on all the women. So go figure.
Sir,
I hope
this is
not
Logan.
for a while.
I'm at the rendezvous point, but there's no sign of Creed.
We lost communication with him a while ago.
Stalker says, did you
but
see
we're
the
still
announcement
tracking him.
from
We know
the
where
Star Wars, from the director of the new Star Wars movie? Says she'll make male Star Wars fans uncomfortable. Stalking, you should see the video that I posted on YouTube. the other night where I talk about that. Now, that video where they got that video where they and Star Wars was not in the conversation. She was talking about the documentaries that she does, because all of her documentaries are about culture in her old country in Pakistan and the Middle East and all that, and how women are treated there because of the culture. Now, if you want to go from somewhere to current, she had an interview saying that it is about time that women shaped the direction of Star Wars, which that got a lot of people got their panties in a twist about, because, well, haven't women shaped Star Wars? Like, what's Kathleen Kennedy been doing for the last decade? What about Martha Lucas, George Lucas's ex-wife, who helped him develop Star Wars and gave him suggestions on what to do in the movie, and she edited the movie. She won an Oscar for editing that movie. And let's not forget, we got the actresses, like we got Carrie Fisher, who also does she also helped punch up some of the scripts on the prequels, if I'm not mistaken. I know she did that in Hollywood. She'd punch up scripts. And there's, of course, women on the executive board. So I don't know it's all buzzwords. And the fact of the matter is, she's not really going to be directing that movie. She's gotten cast to be in that movie. That's how these Disney directors are for their live action stuff. They don't hire directors, they cast them. The only thing they'll probably direct is probably the very slow talking bits, but the stuff like the action scenes and anything with special effects, they've got a separate director. Like, it's pretty much a well-known fact, Kevin Feige pretty much directs the Marvel movie, so I'm sure Kathleen Kennedy will have some kind of input on that, but she is not going to say anything. But that actual director is not going to have an overall input into the movie. Plus, Patty Jenkins was announced for Rogue Squadron, and then she got fired. But I can tell you the differences between the two, Stalking. Patty Jenkins said very, very little about, doing this as a woman's thing or whatever. She was more concerned about story, because she wanted to do a fighter pilot dogfight movie. And she just couldn't find the way of doing it, and Star Wars was the way to do it. Plus, she's an actual Star Wars fan. But also, the news that's going around today, they may actually push that movie back because of all the backlash, and they're talking about doing a Mandalorian movie, like bringing that up front. Which, good luck with that. Pedro Pascal's kind of got a booked schedule for a while. Wow, that was almost like I gave a kind of a synopsis of my video. But I'm safe here because nobody watches my Let's Plays. Ooh, monkey. Now the real question is, if they actually get this into the theaters, will you go see it? I know my answer would be no. Because to me, Star Wars is pretty much dead. I mean, I had just rebought all the Star Wars movies except for the Sony stuff on 4K, and I watched the prequels, and I don't know. I didn't feel the same about it as I had in the past. It takes something that'll ruin the rest of it. Stockton said Scott Dickerson and Marvel had very different ideas for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. Scott quit. Yeah, that's the problem, dude. They stop hiring real directors because real directors will get in and like, hey, we have an idea of how I want to do this movie. I've got a certain art style, direction, and Disney don't want to do that because Disney's running these movies like they're corporate products, so they have to corporatize everything. They all have to follow the same model. They all have to look the same. They have to all have the same tone. Which, if you would go in and let these directors do that, you know, people will probably be more inclined and more excited to see the new movie because then they're going to say, well, how's this one's going to be different? How, you know, it won't look the same. That's one of the people like, like a lot of these people won't, you know, they're getting fatigued on all of it. They're getting fatigued on Hollywood in general. Stockton says, so they need a new one for Doctor Strange too. So yeah, so they ended up getting Sam Raimi, which was really a shock because you could see bits of Sam Raimi's trademarks in Mom. But overall, it did. If you compared it to like any of his Spider-Man movies, they were not the same. Like there was the original director for Ant-Man. I can't remember his name. He directed Scott Pilgrim, and he had a disagreement, and he ended up leaving because you know he wanted to do Ant-Man in a certain way, and of course Disney didn't want to do that, and you know. And as far as and as far as Kathleen Kennedy, the amount of directors she's fired. Yeah. Threw that butthole right in the water. Because he don't survive.
Nitakushinda katika vita.
Oh, but the drivers are safe. Oh, it's so much fun just throwing them off. Nice. Oh, this is not easy.
He's hurt.
He's hurt.
What the hell are you waiting for, huh? Come on, let's do this.
That was a clean cut. You notice the blood's got that, like, gurgling noise?
Didn't need the help.
I was always better at this part than you.
Yeah, the killing part?
Day's gonna come, little brother. I won't always be there to help you. Don't worry, though. You're the same as me. You just don't know it yet.
What don't I know?
The tale of why the moon is lonely.
No, why don't you enlighten me?
Yeah, let's hear about the tales of why the moon
had
is
a
lonely.
lover, Kwekuachu, but Trickster wanted the moon for himself. So he suggested Kwekuachu come to our world and pick her some wild roses.
Never trust a guy named Trickster.
Kwekuachu found out that
So,
once you leave
what about
the
this
spirit
story of
world,
your cleavage?
you cannot
Cleavage.
return.
So
now
I'm very
he's
interested in that
trapped
story.
here, doomed to howl at the moon forever.
Cuckoo got screwed.
Kwekuachu, the Wolverine.
Kayla, run. Don't ask why, just run.
But Logan,
Go! You.
Hey, little brother. Long time no see. And I'm not even breathing hard.
Oh, my favorite beer place. Yeah, he didn't jump across the table. He just walked all the way around. Oh, he broke my guard. Oh, I parried. Fuck, I didn't think I was gonna parry that. Come on. You can't get me, Sabretooth.
I'm not
Oh shit!
Let's take this outside.
Dang, why is Twitch being a bully? Oh, he got his health to come back. Okay. Oh! He flipped the script on me.
Am I getting through you?
Logan, be careful!
Kayla, stay back!
Beat him with that pole. It just takes a stomp to get rid of him.
I was always better at this part than you. Now, where'd your old lady get to?
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
Please, Kayla, stay with me. You're okay. You're okay.
No, Logan, she isn't.
Stryker.
I came to warn you.
You knew he was coming?
Victor's appetites were becoming too public. We had to confine him. He felt betrayed, went AWOL.
Stalker says,
Said
yeah, you
he's
can go
coming
through
for all
metal.
of us.
So you didn't come to warn me. You came to save your own ass.
He killed Wade. You were
There's a
supposed
lot
to
of
be
this game
next.
that doesn't make any sense.
What's your plan, Captain?
I'm gonna find him and kill him.
You already tried. You can't beat him, Logan. You know you can't. But there is another option. I can give you the tools to defeat him. I can promise you two things. You will suffer more pain than any other man could endure.
Reload the player
Your
again.
bones will be coated in adamantium.
All right.
When we're done, you'll be able to withstand anything, even Creed. Where did
See,
you
and this
find
looks better than
this
anything
box
else in the
more
game.
important to me than his life. Don't even think about what the hell. Stand down, Captain.
My brother, my responsibility.
At my command.
The operation was a success, but he can't be trusted. We have his DNA for Weapon 11. Terminate him.
But they still gave him metal claws. Oh, terminate him.
Everyone on the line! Go, go, go!
Targets contained near Lab 2. All
Weapons
units
free!
converge.
Open fire!
This is Viper 6. 3-1 and 3-2 are on the way. Position isn't set up yet, man. Done, Viper 4-2. And send the team to evacuate science personnel from the area.
He's too damn strong!
And is extremely dangerous.
Oh, I got interrupted through the action. You now have skill points to allocate in the skill menu. Would you like to go there now? Okay. The character menu allows you to upgrade and customize the Wolverine. You can spend skill points, equip mulligans, keep track of combat reflexes, and browse your unlocked fighting moves. Let's see, skills. Upgrade Wolverine's fury attacks and attributes. Okay, well, you know, I want to do two.
And send a team to evacuate science personnel from the area.
Hold him in the crossfire! Let's kill this son of a bitch!
The facility is in code red security status. All personnel are to report to their squad commanders
beat 'em.
immediately.
Command, we've made contact with Weapon X outside the augmentation. Send reinforcements. Sure, that's what it is. Wipe that out. No, it is, sir. So I have authorization to seal the lab.
Evacuate all non-essential personnel immediately.
You know, I bet when they woke up this morning, this is not the, they weren't expecting this.
Data team analysts are to report to Central Command. You are needed in the weapon.
And Stockton says they use this same format for the Deadpool game. I played a little bit of the Deadpool game. It seemed like it was in the same vein. I think Ravensoft made this. Ravensoft made this, so, and I can't remember if Ravensoft made the Deadpool game or not.
Have been locked down and are under military control.
Now, that one I definitely did not finish. I would not mind finishing that one.
The facility is in a code red security status. Allow military squads quick passage through the hallways.
Oh, it's kick-ass.
genetically engineered to kill guys like you.
Bub, I'm one of a kind.
Gonna be a pleasure.
You're the best they got.
Attention all squads. The experimental augmentation lab 3 has broken free. The subject, known as Weapon X, is extremely hostile. Is to be shot on sight.
Now we both know who's the best.
Weapon X is to be shot on sight.
Take me.
Oh, he was playing possum.
Come on now.
I'm the best of what I do.
Command, we're taking casualties. Send reinforcements. Help! Thanks,
Oh, right. Right in the junk.
Logan, this is Colonel Stryker. You mind explaining what in blazes you're doing? You've killed my men and damaged some very expensive equipment. You're out of control, son. Stand down immediately.
Question. If he's talking to him on the intercom, how is he supposed to respond? It's not like he could hear him. King says, so Nash, I heard you were sold to a homeless woman. I mean, if that was the case, then maybe I'd get some action. Plus, if she bought me, I come with a house. So ergo, she would be here. So technically, she would not be homeless anymore. And it would not be the first time I've had somebody that was quote unquote homeless in some form of a house that I've got. All right, I'm gonna take a tiny break, and then I'm gonna come back and we'll play a little bit more. Oh, Stalking. Stalking's got an update for me. It was not made by Ravensoft. Both Ravensoft and High Moon did the Deadpool game. Were both under Activision. No, what I was saying, Stalking, was the Wolverine game was made by Ravensoft. Deadpool, and I knew. Oh, what the hell! Oh my freaking god! I laid the box down and it opened up the disc tray. Fucking touchpad Xbox shit. Wah wah. Well, anyway, while this loads up, I knew High Moon had. I thought it was High Moon that had some help with that, which was. You could kind of see the trajectory where they were going. High Moon did Transformers, and then went to Deadpool, and then now they work on multiplayer levels on Call of Duty. Hopefully, Microsoft will like split them up and let them make some good games again. There's a lot of studios to be wasteful on Call of Duty. King says, just go to a woman's shelter and you'll find a ton of women. I think I'll pass on that, King. I think I'll pass. We'll jump back here. We'll say he got the suit too. And Stocking says, yeah, Deadpool was done by High Moon, but at the time they were both... Yeah, they're all Activision companies, Stocking. All of them are Activision companies. Technically now Microsoft companies. You know, those studios, from what I've read from people that have left them, those studios were not happy that they had to go work on Call of Duty. What the shit is this? What the shit is this? Oh, that's terrible.
Time to get to work.
That is terrible. And how do you put a belt on spandex? How do you put... Yeah, I'm going to take a break here in a second. And Stalkin says, oh, I bet Call of Duty sucks. You pick X-Men Wolverine. I know I did. I wanted to see what the outfit was, and I forgot how bad it looked. At the time, it looked cool. Now it just looks awful. Yeah, I mean, and there were some studio, there were some like the Toys for Bob, the studio that did the Skylanders. They got pulled into Call of Duty. Luckily, they got pulled back out to do the Crash Bandicoot stuff. So, you know, lucky for them. Was it the studio that did Tony Hawk and the Guitar Hero games? They got pulled into that. That just doesn't make a lot of sense. That's a lot of resources for Call of Duty. And then what happened? Call of Duty took up most of the release schedule. Activision, I think the only other things that Activision has released besides Call of Duty has been Crash Bandicoot. I think those are the only things. All right, I'm gonna take a break. I will be right back.
Comical shooting. Super Famicom ならポップンツインビーがいいんだビー。
ミステリアスショック。今始まる未体験スタンドバトル。スーパーファミコンジョジョの奇妙な冒険。
父の叫び怒りに変えて飢えた狼たちのストリートファイトが始まる。今こそ本物の格闘を見せてやる。本格武闘アクションゲームスーパーファミコン画廊伝説。
We'll return after these messages.
Hayrides are so much fun.
Ronald, why do they call them hayrides? Well, Grimace.
Hey, look at the lake. Hey, see the horses? Hey, there's McDonald's.
Any other questions?
Hey, Ronald, how about this? Ready, set, go!
Now at McDonald's, you can get a slick Hot Wheels car by Mattel for a special price with a food purchase.
Speedy?
Hi, Dad.
14 cars in all, a different one each day at participating McDonald's.
It's the Mickey Mouse talking phone.
Hi, this is Mickey Mouse. Mickey, come over for a party. You call Dad. Okay.
With the Mickey Mouse talking phone, the battery is not included.
It's Donald. Come on over.
With the Mickey Mouse talking phone, you can call 6 different Disney characters.
Yup, you guessed it. I'm Goofy.
Hi, Goofy.
Mickey Mouse talking phone from Hasbro's preschool division.
This is from me to you. My name is Timothy Gibbs, and I'm 10. It's getting late. If you have to walk anywhere at night, you should always wear something bright so drivers can see you. And you should always walk home with a buddy. This is from me to you.
We'll return after these messages.
I promise to be a good parent to my Cabbage Patch Kid.
The Cabbage Patch Kids. Each doll is different, and you can pretend to adopt them.
My baby has a real diaper.
You can love and care for them, like your very own.
You're a pal. You're the only one. I love you.
They're each one of a kind. They're Cabbage Patch Kids. You can give them all your love.
Cabbage Patch Kids are each sold separately. Each doll comes with a pretend birth certificate and adoption papers from Coleco.
Yum, 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 yum. Drop that bubble yum.
All right, I am back. If the stream looked a little choppy there, I was trying to do something while I was on break. I wanted to not get it. That commercial loop that I put on there kind of gets me copyright claims on YouTube. I don't know why. But since I had reallocated my CPU resources, it kind of just went a little crazy. So my computer did not crash. I don't know what the issue is. And that's sad because this computer I just got, but it was on clearance. It shouldn't be that old, but it was mid-tier when I got it. I mean, it was mid-tier when it first came out, so. But I'm already looking at something to get a little bit more of a boost out of it if it works out. See, Stalking, he says, if it wasn't for Rare with Sea of Thieves, they probably would have Rare on it. Well, you know, if Rare wasn't owned by Microsoft and they were part of Activision, yes, I could see that. But Rare's been with Microsoft for like almost 20 years. Now, if you want to talk about how a company's been mishandled, Rare for sure. When Microsoft got Rare, they had a ton of great IPs to use, and they just squandered it. Like they did a Banjo-Kazooie, it was crap. They had an opportunity to do Conkers, and then they relegated it to a VR game on their HoloLens. And then they did something for that Project Spark. And then that was it. So, and right now, but Sea of Thieves is doing very well for Rare. But you could take Conkers and Banjo-Kazooie and you could turn it over. You got some studios now that have had some experience with those type of games. Like Toys for Bob has expressed interest in making a Banjo-Kazooie game. And Microsoft could definitely pull them from doing working on Call of Duty maps and have them make the game. I mean, there was a rumor before the buyout that Microsoft was looking at the Call of Duty team to take over for Halo. And I would not, unless they've already got it and they're working on it, I would be surprised if there's a Call of Duty game this year. They could just do Warzone. They could just keep to Warzone and then Modern Warfare 3 multiplayer maps for the next year.
Kill guys like you, Bob. I'm one of a kind. Are you the best they got? Show me what you
squads. Experimented Augmentation Lab 3 has broken free. The subject, known as Weapon X, is extremely hostile and is to be shot on sight. I repeat, Weapon X is to be shot on sight.
Who's the best?
Oh, I faced in the door.
Gonna be a plan.
I'm the best at what I do. Command, we're taking casualties. Send reinforcements.
You killed my men and damaged some very expensive equipment. You're out of control, son. Stand down immediately.
Personal log. Captain William Stryker.
I'm pushing forward with assembling my squad of mutants. High command is dubious, but they're willing to let me run with it for a few more months. Once they see the team in action, I'm sure I'll have to.
Well, that dude was just patrolling the hallway. He didn't know any better.
Unfortunately, they're hot-tempered. One of them killed a commanding officer.
Hot-tempered, check it and see.
So I'm going to see if they can be of use.
Lost sound on both ends. God damn it. Let me see what the problem is. Let me see what the problem is. Yeah, it seems like the internet connection is probably my PC. See if we refresh that. Damn poor network detention. All right, hold on. We're going to do this again. All right, how's it sound now? Am I back? Yeah, there is something wrong with it's this internet, whatever it is with the internet connection. I've got to figure out what the deal is, because the Twitch thing here, the Twitch spit it out. The Twitch inspector keeps telling me about there being a drops in my internet service. Like, it's fine, it drops and it comes back. So it's pretty stable right now. I may have to up my bit rate.
He's in. Seal the room.
We have enemy contact.
Target contained near lab 2. All units converged. Wolf 3-1 and 3-2.
Yeah, that frame rate does dip. I do notice that. Where are they shooting from me from? There was a little bit of an issue of meeting in the middle.
Pal, you got big trouble. Stop him! Suppressing fire! Maintain suppressing fire! Maintain fire! Don't let him front! God damn it, we're taking heavy casualties, man! Send reinforcements! Move!
Weapon X is at large and considered very dangerous.
He's large and in charge.
Maintain position!
It's a freaky deaky lab here.
Beta team scientists are to report to Central Command.
Let me performance mode. All right, I've got it on performance mode. Let's see if that'll. Man, that rendering is just killing my CPU user. That's probably why it's dipping so bad. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Follow my nose.
HQ, he's here! Let's kill this son of a bitch!
You won't be harmed.
Oh, cool. Look at that.
Allow military squads check passage through the hallways.
I got all news attacks. Hey, Nash, you got a booger in the stash. I feel you only said that because it rhymes, but...
Beta team scientists are to report to Central Command. You are needed in the weapon...
I take no chances. Damn it, again! Okay, what am I missing now? Am I missing sound again?
Personal log, Captain William Stryker.
Our top scientific minds would have us believe that the appearance of Homo superior is little more than an aberration. But what if they're wrong? What if the number of mutants continues to increase? And what if they become even more powerful? To the point where they determine we're no longer necessary. The incident with the team in Africa has shown me that mutants are incapable of being trusted. We humans must take steps to protect ourselves.
Yeah, sound was gone for a minute and had no clue what you said. Stalking, I'm pretty much, that's what I said. Okay, what did I miss? What's gone this time? Video, sound. But you know what? I'm sure as hell bet that those ads will run without a problem.
He said, is this all you can do? Gonna be a pleasure killing you.
Beta team scientists are to report to Central Command. You are needed in the
Weapon X, Logan, there's not much time. You were injected with a poison while you were in the adamantium tank. I can help you. You have to come to my lab. I'll unlock a door for you. And be careful. They've sent ghost squads.
Ooh, ghost squad.
What the hell was that all about?
Now I sound like I'm on helium. Dude, I cannot help it. I have no idea what's going on with this internet. I have no idea what's going on with this. Oh, he did a little bounce. I have no idea what's going on with Twitch and Kick. But hey man, I can't, there's nothing I can do but stop the stream again, and I'm not stopping the stream again. Because I need to get it set up to where I stop and it gives me a certain amount of time before it starts another log. Oh, he bounced again. I did not sit on my balls. Twitch sat on my balls. The internet's sitting on my balls.
You even blink and you're dead.
friends used too much cologne.
Activating cloak now.
School's in, bud. Even if I can't see, I can smell you.
Like if it possible. Still activated.
Yeah, you can sit up there where your buddy was at.
Even if I can't see, I can smell you.
Work log. Dr. Abraham Cornelius.
We are now activating test subject 23 of the Wendigo prototype series. I have reason to believe the serum will be a success due to a new combination in the nucleotide subunits. If all goes well...
Meeting surveillance. Authorized by Captain William Stryker.
Dr. Cornelius, what do you make of this new applicant? Dr. Carol Frost.
She's certainly bright enough. Graduated in the top 1% of her class. She
Show me what you got.
Yep. No time to deal with you. Just slam me on the floor a few times. But hey, Stalking, if my voice sounds bad now, hey, that's more than a reason to watch me on youtube.com/@NashThunderbutt.
Hold them in the crossfire. Maintain position.
Facility is in code red security status. Allow military squads.
Oh shit! A Wendigo!
You want to try that again?
God, this lunge thing sucks. Damn you. I just want to climb on your back.
Substance that once injected will allow a meat human to transform into a raging beast. It lies.
I've got 4 points, so how about we do health? Oh, come on. Rage.
Is dormant in the bloodstream of the carrier until it's activated by a massive dose of adrenaline. This is currently accomplished through the use of extreme fright or pain to the test. The creature the carrier.
Killing you. Keep firing! What's the situation in Augmentation Lab 3? Pleasure killing
King, Stocking. I don't know. Maybe King didn't survive the purge. As far as the purge of me turning this off and on.
Be ingenious. Here's one scenario. Enemy prisoners are injected with the serum without their knowledge. Then they are returned to the enemy as part of a prisoner exchange. Over time, some of these soldiers are bound to return to active duty. Then, during the first adrenaline rush of battle, they transform into mindless animals who attack their own troops.
He's talking about the Wendigos.
Are you there, Logan? Can you hear me?
Oh, can't make the toilet.
Who the hell are you?
I'm Dr. Carol Frost, and I work for Dr. Cornelius. I think I can help you.
What's happening to me?
As an insurance policy against you escaping, Stryker had you injected with a bioenzyme. It just activated and destroyed your regeneration and feral senses. I can repair the damage, but you must meet me in my lab, north of here.
Why should I trust you?
Because if you don't, you'll die.
Discontinue experimentation and evacuate personnel immediately.
Oh, I lost regeneration, so when I pop those claws, that should hurt like hell.
Personal log, Captain William Stryker.
The mission to Angola was a success. The indigenous personnel were reluctant to reveal the location of the minerals. But in the end, we got what we came for. There was some collateral damage. A military advisor paid the ultimate price in service to her country. Also, a team member left due to combat fatigue. He'll be kept under surveillance for possible activation at a later date.
Oh, it's the other way. King says I'm watching Gray Still Plays on my TV. King's multitasking again. I don't blame him. I mean, my stream hasn't exactly been reliable.
Check in. We've lost Weapon X's location.
Hold your fire till we surround him.
Wolf 3-2, check in. We've lost Weapon X's location.
Find a covered position! Move it!
What's in there that's got everyone so spooked?
Something named Weapon X. Supposed to be a real badass.
Yes, I am badass.
Data team scientists are to report to Central Command. You are needed in the Weapon 11 lab.
King says, like, you mean you like your memory? Yes, King, exactly like my memory. I have the worst memory known to mankind. Okay, if I remember this correctly, I'll push this here. Power cell, and this is going to block the door. At least I think that's what's supposed to happen. We'll see. Oh, yes, that's exactly what happened.
Warning, Weapon X has broken containment and is extremely dangerous.
King says you admitted yesterday you didn't realize you didn't follow some friends. Yeah, on Twitch. Yeah, I remember that now. Yeah, there's some friends that I had that were that are on Twitch. I didn't realize I followed them, and they did the same thing. And, you know, like, hey, I'm following you on Twitch. When are you gonna follow me back? I'm like, didn't I already? And then it turns out I didn't.
Is in a code red security status.
Oh, I almost made it. I want that dog tag. Fuck, I may just, come on. Shit, you fucking interrupted me while I'm trying to do something. Shot, and if we don't do it, we're moving on. Yep, we're moving on. They purposely did that shit so you cannot get to it. Unless there's another way to get to it. Up streaming. It said up streaming.
Warning, Weapon X has broken containment and is extremely dangerous. If you see him, contact Central Command.
Oh, so you're my guardian angel, huh?
I simply want to help. Wait! You don't understand! I want to stop the atrocities they're committing here, and I'm starting with you.
What's that do?
It will deactivate the bioenzyme.
Did your ring just evaporate my clothes?
All right. Do it.
Lady, you're a pervert.
You're safe now. If you go to the biomechanics lab, I'll repair your healing ability.
Hey, Doc. If this turns out to be a trap, I will hunt you down.
Then I have nothing to worry about. I brought your things.
Personal log, Captain William Stryker.
I just read the surveillance reports on former members of Team X. It breaks my heart to see what depths these men have sunk into. Wraith is... Bradley works at a carnival. Perhaps the most pitiful of all is Logan. He had such potential, and now it's all going to waste while he hides in the wilderness.
Yeah, no mention of Deadpool. Rampage increases your maximum range. You found okay. Stalking. Who said Nash had friends? Listen, I have. You know what? You're right about that. Who said I have friends? Apparently I do, but you know, I just don't talk to them.
Continue experimentation and evacuate all non-essential personnel immediately.
I am sad and pathetic.
Dr. Frost, please contact
King says you're here, so he must have friends. Yeah, Stalker says I'm backing you up, jackass. Oh, my bad. I appreciate the backup.
Personal log, Dr. Abraham Cornelius.
Hey, I'm a little slow on the uptake.
Expect me to complete my work when my hands are tied by so many rules and regulations. I'm on the verge of a revolutionary breakthrough, and they're worried about human rights. Well, the test subjects are not humans. They're mutants. Legally, they have no rights.
Oh, burn. Oops. I'd been captured. Victor Creed's nickname as a boy was Dog. Good to know. Stocking says, never said I was his friend. I'm just here for the ride. I only know him as Nash. Yeah, man, be here for the ride.
Beta team scientists are to report to Central Command. You are needed.
You know, a great man said once, there are no friends on the internet.
Meeting surveillance. Authorized by Dr. Abraham Cornelius.
Adamantium. Are you certain such a metal even...
Dr. McLean's notes were quite clear.
Bonding that metal to
That was a
Mr.
Very much so.
James O'Shaughnessy who said that.
Process damages all the surrounding.
Known as Mr. Medicare, the cancer man.
Sounds like it would kill. Normal man?
Indeed it would. But who says we need to use a normal man?
Are you the best they got?
Dr. Frost, please contact Dr. Cornelius immediately. Personal log, Dr. Abraham Cornelius.
How can they expect me to complete my work when my hands are tied by so many
They don't know
rules
what to do. If I keep turning on these laptops, they'll have no idea what's going on. They'll think it's a ghost.
The test subjects are not humans. They're mutants. Legally, they have no rights.
Hold up. I saw something in there.
It's nothing. Just a portable turret.
I don't know.
Weapon X has got you seeing things.
Oh no, I know nothing about no
I should
mare.
probably call this in.
Personal log. First entry. Dr. Carol Frost. I hadn't realized how large the Weapon X facility was when I first interviewed here. They gave me a tour
Where's the
today,
power
and
cell?
I discovered that 90% of it's underground. The place is huge. The people here are very skilled, and the equipment is top of the line. Some of it I didn't even know existed. I also met Captain Stryker for the first time. Unlike...
God. Jeez. All right, how far back's the checkpoint? Oh, it wasn't bad.
Personal log. First entry. Dr. Carol Frost.
Yeah, it's wiggling them weenies time. Wiggle those weenies.
They gave me a tour today, and I discovered that 90% of it's underground. Unlike Dr. Cornelius, who's always struck me as a bit of a cold fish, Captain Stryker seems to genuinely care about what we're doing.
Oh, I didn't pull it far enough back. Oh, okay, that was on me.
That's retarded and queer.
I say that because of the weenies.
Warning. Weapon X. Personal log. First entry. Dr. Carol Frost. I hadn't realized how large the Weapon X facility was when I first interviewed here.
Is that what she's talking about? How large the facility is? Is that code? Is that code name for what's in the chat?
Very skilled, and the equipment is top of the line. Some of it I didn't even know existed. I also met Captain Stryker for the first time. Unlike Dr. Cornelius, who's always struck me as a bit of a cold fish, Captain Stryker seems to genuinely care about what we're doing and how our work can benefit mankind.
Oh yeah, he cares. He cares a lot.
You think Weapon X might be in this area?
Maybe. Stay alert, just in case.
He's up there!
What the hell are you doing?
I heard something up there!
Shit, they just die-hard me.
All Viper squads,
Everyone's
rendezvous
running
detention
around,
area
pissing
6.
themselves over Weapon X. Too bad that son of a bitch wasn't here right now. I know just how it'd go.
So, what was that, Carl?
Attention.
Speak up. We didn't get that last part.
Needed in the Weapon 11 lab.
It almost sounds like your head was being cut off, but that's ridiculous. Let's see how this goes. Ah, shit, you gotta run quick. Okay. God damn it! Stocky says I'm just over it. And you know what? I'm gonna give this one more try and then I might be over it for the night as well. Stocking, thank you very much. I appreciate that. As always, I appreciate everything you do. For mankind, I would have given up. I'm about to, only because this night has been nothing but crap on that, but I know how this...
Additional support staff is needed in the Weapon 11 lab.
Oh, streaming. Not loading, streaming.
Personal log. Dr. Carol Frost. A test subject was brought in to me today. He spoke, which is incredible considering the amount of sedatives he was given. It was difficult to understand him, but
I guess I gotta carry that with me? Well, I don't know. I'm not understanding the point of...
prisoner.
Yeah, okay, there's the point.
If that's true, then I need to rethink what I'm doing here at Weapon X.
Oh, can I equip that? Can I equip that too? No, it's locked.
There's not much time. Place your arms in that machine. Restraints engaged.
Hey!
Relax. This will reactivate your healing abilities.
Open up! Open the door!
Oh no, they're here already. I have to go, but I'll meet you at the neurochemistry lab. Good luck, Logan. Phase 1 complete.
It's turning into one of those movies.
Phase 2 complete. Phase 3 complete. Process
Filling them up with that glittery water they have in those shakers to get at the Five Below.
We killed the bastard!
I can't believe it! He's dead!
Oh, there, he's pooped his pants.
We did it! Target is
Command!
down!
Weapon X is dead! I repeat, Weapon X is dead!
Hey, somebody take my picture!
Be sure to send me a copy.
Shit, he's alive!
Everyone, weapons up! Let's go!
Scientist.
Keep it up! He's hurt! Let's finish him! Give me your best shot! Circle
Through the glass window of the barbershop.
Maintain visual contact! Drive him back! Stop him! Hold him in the stop up! Don't let him get away! HQ, we have contact! Let's kill this son of a bitch! Keep him back! Maintain fire! Hold him in the crossfire! Drive them back!
You want a piece of me?
See, Stock says, did you know in Indiana it is legal to participate in sexual activities with your pet on Sundays? What the fuck is up with Indiana? King says, what about my state? Stockton says, you live in Indiana? King says, yes. Stockton says, oh, I didn't know. You know, there are a lot of states that have weird laws. I don't know if they've changed it lately or recently, but I learned a couple of years ago the grand old state of Alabama has some pretty ridiculous laws. Like, you know, it's illegal to wear bathing suits in Alabama. You can only wear those 1930s style bathing suits that cover everything up. Also, if you have a lantern in the back of your buggy, it allows you, that is lit, it allows you to go the wrong way on a one-way street. And that law has not been changed. And then a couple of years ago, I remember it was on the ballot because slavery was still legal in Alabama.
The facility is in code red security status. All military personnel are to report to their squad commanders immediately.
I'm almost feeling like I'm missing one of my functions.
Personal log. Dr. Carol Frost. A test subject was brought in to me today. He spoke, which is incredible considering the amount of sedatives he was given. It was difficult to understand him, but it sounded as if he wasn't a volunteer.
Let's go! Stay on him! Don't let him through!
Enjoy killing me.
Yes, indeed, King. And the UK has a law against curing fish suspiciously. I think the laws in the UK are about to get a little worse. Only because they just banned a magazine ad because the woman looked too sexy.
We're in code red security status.
So kind of like wrap your head around that.
Roger that. Pop and smoke.
Oh, look at that frame rate drop.
Maintain position!
Oh, look at that battle damage. All in the back. King says Furbies are banned in the USA and Canada. I don't know about that, King, because when I was at the game, when I was at GameStop 2 years ago, we were selling Furbies. I didn't understand why the hell we were selling Furbies, but we were selling Furbies. Google it. I will Google it, sir. Man, that just took a dip. Oh, look at that. That was smart right there. He just stood in front of the door and blasted me in the face. That's what you get. See, Kirby, I mean, yes, the King says they still sell them. King says, although Furby is a clever toy, says spokesman, it does not record or mimic voices. Apparently, no one bothered to tell the U.S. intelligence community. In 1999, Furbies were officially banned by the NSA. The Norfolk Naval Shipyard and Pentagon, February 20th, 2014. Well, they've had to have brought those back. I don't know what the recording thing was. I mean, yeah, all it did was mimic voices, but I don't know what they had to do with the NSA getting involved, unless they were the terrorist countries were using the parts to build missiles, because that's what they do with PlayStations.
Time to get to work.
What is that weird ripple effect around his feet? I mean, is that supposed to be water? Oh yeah, that's horrible.
All laboratories in this sector are to discontinue experimentation and evacuate all non-essential personnel immediately.
Yeah, I'll be collecting that. Nobody's gonna know who you are.
Warning, Weapon X has broken containment and is extremely dangerous. If you see him, contact Central Command.
Stocking says, I mean, they build submarines with Logitech tech, so I guess anything's impossible. Everything's possible. Man, that was crazy. I forgot about that submarine. That was crazy that submarine was being controlled by a Logitech USB controller, but from what I've read, that's pretty typical of those type of submarines. That's how they're run. I mean, I've heard that the U.S. military flies drones with Xbox controllers.
researched Cornelius's office to find out what's really going on at Weapon X. I discovered that the doctor's work is based on research.
Stalking says, I'm currently building a sub with an N64 tech. You want to go see the Titanic? You guys down? I'm down. I mean, is the sub going to be all blocky? And also, you know what? We all got to go sometimes. And PS5 controllers have built-in mics, says King. King, I hate that mic in the controller. They did it on the PS4 too, but
Logan,
God, do I hate it on the
Soldiers are on
PS5.
their way. Sit here. This machine will repair your hypersenses.
Oh, great.
Great. Time for a haircut.
I have to leave, but the procedure will only take a few minutes. When it's
Yeah, I
done,
have
you
to
can
go powder
exit
my
through that
nose.
door.
Thanks for helping me, Doc.
Logan, there's a little girl locked up in this sector who needs help.
Excuse me while my hand clips
Take her
through your
with you.
costume.
Come on, I don't have time to play babysitter.
Please, Logan. She's scheduled for termination. You have to help her. Please, Logan. She needs you.
Hey, the iconic helmet.
We have contact. Maintain visual. I've been waiting for this. We've got to stop him. Don't let up on him. Is this all you can do? Maintain visual contact. Show me what you got. In the crossfire. Show me how tough you are. Don't let him advance. Give me your best shot. Plenty more.
Yeah, you hurt me all right, damn it.
Let's kill this son of a bitch. Hold him back. Kill his
Activate cloak.
King says, I've never seen a mic in the PS4 controller, just the speaker. Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, that's a good point. It is just a mic, it's not a mic, I mean, it's just a speaker, it's not a mic. But still, I don't like it. I didn't like it on the PS4, I don't like it on the PS5, no matter what it is that's in there.
Attention. Security badges. Weapon X has broken containment and is extremely dangerous. If you see him,
They give the fat guy the grenade.
He's not so tough.
It's time to kill.
Stockton, I see you're talking about the new Suicide game. I have one word for you. I have one word for you. Actually, 3 words for you. Sweet Baby Inc. When it comes to Suicide Squad games, Sweet Baby Inc. All right, yeah, this looks like this is probably a good stopping point. I'm getting done with this too. I think I've Wolverined out. I'm having so much fun. Just my mind is just. This is a game like Lego Fortnite. You just turn your brain off and go, because all you're doing is mindlessly wandering and hacking and slashing. But yeah, I think this would be a good time to go ahead and...
It's time to stop!
All right, yes, it's time to stop. So we're just gonna go wide there. We're gonna quit. I don't know how far back on the checkpoint we're gonna go, but we'll deal with that. We'll cross that bridge whenever we come back to it. Because really, at this point, it's probably gonna be sometime next week before I get back into Wolverine anyway. But yeah, I'm glad you guys stay. King says, was your brain ever on? Well, that's a good point. That's a fair point. My brain's never on. It only turns on whenever it decides to. Probably won't be on tomorrow. I have got guests coming over tomorrow, so I'll be spending my time with them. Friday night, I'll actually be back to work. Saturday night, I may be back on. I don't know what I will do. And then Sunday, I'll be back on, and we'll do some more Lies of P on Sunday. And then if I can get enough time tomorrow of getting all my stuff done, and maybe after my guests leave, well, actually before my guests here, after I've done my task of cleaning and entertaining guests, maybe sometime tomorrow I can I can finish the rest of Echo, and maybe I can do a review up. If not, I'll try some other type of video, just whatever tickles my fancy, and something that'll give me tons of hate. King says, Nash, you ordered male strippers? Not this week. I didn't order any this week. And Stockton says, okay, love you, cocksucker. I love you too, ball knocker. So let's go ahead and get the plugs out of the way. Don't forget to follow me on Kick. Subscribe to me on Twitch. Subscribe to me on youtube.com/@NashThunderclap, where I have 2 non-gameplay videos. Both me talking about Star Wars. Go check it out. Leave your opinion in the comment section. I'm on all the socials, Instagram, Facebook, and the Twitter. It's all Nash Thunderclap, and that's when you'll know when I go live. All right. Well, it's been fun, ladies. You see, I like how I did that little pause there. And we will be back to this soon. So until next time, have a good night, everybody. Raid Ms. Old Molly. You know what? I haven't done it. You're right. I haven't done a raid in a while. So as the thing... God, get over there, you stupid... let's see. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start that raid. So until next time, have a good night. Take it easy and fuck off.
Your attention, please. If you're leaving the theater, please hang your speaker on the speaker stand before starting your car. Don't take chances on accidents which may damage your car. If you accidentally tear off your speaker, please don't be frightened. Simply turn it in. There is no charge for reinstalling speakers.